Why don't they have this outside of Japan? Hello and welcome back to We Go East.
I'm Ashley.
And my name's Theo. And today we're talking about 4 things that just make sense in Japan.
We absolutely love these things and we've only seen them in Japan and we don't understand why. Why don't they have these things outside of Japan?
Why?
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 Why? Why?
Well, let's get started.
Plastic food. Okay, now in Japan, outside of restaurants, you'll often see plastic food displays.
These displays are made up of super hyper-realistic plastic models of the food that is on the menu.
Now this is obviously brilliant for tourists who maybe can't speak or read Japanese, and they don't need to because the food is right there to look at.
It's also really great for us because you don't have to go into a restaurant, you can just see the food, and the models are so accurate to the food, so that is exactly what you're going to get pretty much.
Now the practice of having food models in Japan has been around since 1917 when they were originally made with wax.
Wow.
However, they're now made with plastic, but there's still a great deal of craftsmanship that goes into making each individual model because they're so realistic, they look just like food. And because of this, these food models are extortionately expensive. And now when you're thinking of a restaurant which has maybe a case of 20 or more of these plastic models, that's a lot of money.
You're thinking upwards of $1,000.
It's hard to understate the importance of having a really good food model because restaurants will compete to bring in customers depending on the quality of their food models. Now these food models are so iconic in Japan that you can now get them as little souvenirs and they are a perfect gift to take home with you from your recent trip to Japan.
I have some here actually. They look a bit like this.
I'd eat that.
I would personally love to see food models outside of Japan because I hate having to download the PDF of the menu before and check that I can eat anything. You can just see it, it looks delicious, in you go, you buy it. I love it.
Excellent.
Saves time, great.
Love them. Why don't they have this outside of Japan?
Why don't they have this outside of Japan?
Okay, moving on.
High-tech toilets.
In Japan, the toilets are on a whole nother level.
You've probably already heard that Japan has some very advanced toilets, but let us tell you about them.
High-tech toilets in Japan are known as washlets and they have so many
Crazy
features.
When you go to the bathroom in Japan, the toilet will often open up for you as you walk in. And if it's winter, when you sit down on the toilet, it's heated toilet seat, which I think is so nice. Always a very nice ambient temperature to the toilet seat.
Now these toilets come with a control panel which looks like something out of a spaceship. And on this control panel they have a million different functions, including bidet location.
For ladies or... wait.
Everyone.
Or everyone.
They have water pressure and the water temperature.
There's also sometimes settings for oscillating water spraying, so you can get very clean.
Almost a massaging function, if you will. Also, these high-tech toilets come with a sound function which will play a nice waterfall sound to cover up any sounds you might be making.
Now the ones we just spoke about are the usual advanced toilets, but there are some that are much more high-tech. For instance, in nice hotels we've seen ones that have an air dryer function, so you're all ready to rumble with those ones.
After washing, it dries.
Yep. Also I've heard of ones that glow in the dark, ones that heat the seat for whatever time you usually use the bathroom.
AI learning on your
AI
toilet.
learning. Ones that have special deodorizing functions.
Self-cleaning functions.
Self-cleaning functions. Honestly, toilets in Japan are on another level. It might be a bit strange when you first arrive, and there's definitely some people that have pressed the wrong buttons on the Japanese toilet.
And been sprayed in the face. What
in the face?
What does this do?
Once you get used to it, everyone loves it. I personally love the heated seat. In the winter, I love it. And I don't understand if they have the technology here in Japan, why it's not more widespread. Why don't they have this in other countries? And I tell you what are we gonna do?
We're gonna buy one and take it home with us because
bring one home.
they're just essential. Once you go Toto washlet,
You can't go back.
you never go back.
Okay, moving on, the next thing.
Vertical car parks. Now, if you've seen Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, you'll know what I'm talking about.
These sorts of car parks just make so much sense in a place like Japan where space is limited.
There's no need to build a big massive multi-storey car park taking up a whole city block when you can build one small vertical car park and take up 7 floors instead. You simply drive in, get out, lock your car, and the attendant whisks your car away and you see it later.
Yeah, and when you come back, you just give him the ticket and he brings your car down from wherever it's been.
Now these vertical car parks aren't new. The first one was built in 1964.
It's arguably safer to put your car in one of these because no one's going to steal anything out of your car. It's like locked up
It'll
somewhere.
be up, it's up on the 5th floor.
Yeah.
There's no way to get to it. It's definitely safer for your valuables and for your car.
Vertical car parks in Japan are surprisingly cheap to use considering the complexity of the design.
And they are also environmentally friendly because you save so much fuel. No driving around trying to find a space. You just drive in and you're done.
And I think the main point here is that why don't they have this outside of Japan if they've had it here for so long?
Yeah.
And it just seems to make sense.
Especially in a city.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
Just makes sense.
It just makes sense.
Can't you just copy the design and take it to another country?
Okay, moving on to our last point.
And this is my absolute favourite thing that I really wish they had outside of Japan. It's going to be so depressing when we go back to England and we cannot have this.
We'll have to take loads back with us.
Yeah, we'll have to like stash them.
Import it in like pockets and stuff, up the sleeves, socks. It's that useful. Trust me, Brits. You want it.
And this is...
Hangover cures.
In Japan, you can buy these small drinks that actually stop you getting a hangover. And these are the 2 most popular ones. The way you use these is you actually drink them before you start drinking any alcohol. Some people say they work if you drink it during or after the
intoxication.
But personally, we don't think they work as well unless you drink it before you start drinking. Very important.
Very important indeed.
And we personally think they definitely do help with a hangover.
It's science.
They're not going to completely get rid of it, but they 100% definitely make it better.
Trust me.
Now, the active ingredient in these is liver extract and turmeric.
It doesn't actually taste like liver. This one tastes just like turmeric, and this one
tastes like pineapple.
But if you really don't like the drinks, you can also now get them in pill form. This is what they look like, what to look out for in the convenience store.
Yes. This logo, these are from the same brand actually.
Yeah.
This logo is probably our favourite
It's the one we get.
I mean, this one here is actually one of the more expensive ones you can buy, which has increased levels of
The magic.
stuff, whatever it is that's
The
in
elixir.
here. Oh yeah, the juice.
The good stuff.
The good juice.
You know it's the good stuff when you get the one with the liver on the front.
Pink liver logo. That is the OG stuff right there. Look out for this.
Take care of your liver and
Drink liver extract.
liver extract.
You know, Japan has quite a similar drinking culture to the UK. People here drink a lot, people in the UK drink a lot. And I know that these would be an instant hit in the UK. Anything to stop the hangovers in the UK.
I wish that they had it in the UK, and we are definitely bringing some back.
And there we have it. Those are the 4 things that we absolutely love about Japan, and we are unbelievably shocked that they don't have them outside of Japan.
Some of them is like the technology. Why don't they have it outside of Japan if they have it here with the toilets and stuff? And the other things, like, it's just so useful. I love the plastic food, and I mean, I love this. Just get it.
Get it. Help us get it to 100 subscribers by clicking the subscribe button today.
Let us know in the comments which one you would like most in your country.
And as always, if you enjoyed the video, remember to give us a like and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you again next time. It's goodbye from us. Goodbye.
See you.